Welcome back to Jules My Tools. In this session, this is part 2 on multiplying our improper fraction times another improper fraction. And in this session, we're going to be solving our question in a whole entirely different method. And if you're ready to see how this is done, let's get started. So in this session, we are going to be calculating our improper fractions by multiplication. And in the first step, we went through, well, in the first video, actually, we went through just the multiplication process. But in this video, what I want us to do is go through our steps for simplifying a fraction. Now, simplifying fraction has its benefits. It avoids you from having to do any calculations with a bunch of large numbers, and it cuts down the effort of having to simplify your fractions afterwards when the numbers could potentially be even larger. So by simplifying your question at the start rather than at the end, it can save you a lot of work in the process. So because I'm going to be simplifying my fraction first, that means I need to find two numbers. And remember that when you're simplifying fraction, in case you don't know, your simplifying of your fraction has to be between a numerator and a denominator. And that can be within the same fraction. For example, just for argument's sake, I can simplify between 7 and 3 or 9 and 5. Or I can even simplify across fractions between a numerator and a denominator, like 5 and 7 or 9 and 3. But never simplify a fraction between two numerators, like 9 and 7, or between two denominators, like 3 and 5. Whenever you simplify a fraction, it has to be between a numerator and a denominator. So I'm going to be simplifying my 3 and 9 since those two numbers have a common factor. I can divide 3 by 3 without having a remainder, and I can also divide 9 by 3 without getting a denominator, without getting a remainder. So 3 divides into itself once. 9 will be divided by 3 times. And now that I have simplified those two fractions, I'm now going to rewrite my question so that I can see clearly the numbers that I'm working with. So I have 3/5 in my first fraction, and in the second fraction, I have 7 first. And now I'm going to multiply my fractions. Remember that I multiply numerator and numerator and denominator and denominator. So I multiply 3 times 7, which will equal to 21, and 5 times 1, which will equal to 5. And now at this step, we are going to convert our improper fraction into its mixed fraction form. So we divide 5 into 21, and 5 goes into 21 4 times. I will have a remainder of 1, and my 5 will remain as my denominator. So my fraction, when converted into its mixed fraction form, will be 4 and 1 to the 5th. Okay, so I hope this was very helpful to you. Remember, as always, get some additional practice in, and I'll see you right here in the next video on Joe's Math Tools, where we aim to make math easy.